Hello guys, welcome to Thursday's workout of the day. Hope you had a good rest on Wednesday and you're well stretched and rested. Thursday's workout is called CEO, Chief Exercise Officer. It is a twist of the benchmark workout called Chief. Now, I don't know if you can remember Chief. It is one of my favorite workouts. We used to do it with the barbell in the gym. We are going to do a variation of that today. So it's a 5 3-minute AMRAPs with 1 minute rest in between. Now this workout makes allowance for everyone to maintain quite a high intensity. And the reason why it makes this allowance is because number one, there's a built-in rest. You have 1 minute rest between every round. Number two, the reps are quite small, so it's not a huge amount of reps. And number three, each movement is opposing to the other. So you'll have opposite muscle groups working and resting at the same time. Okay. The only trick for this workout is we're looking at technique. The dumbbell power snatch is with 2 dumbbells and both of these heads has to touch the floor. Both of these heads. So what you want to be careful of here is your lower back. So I would advise you to have your legs a little bit wider than usual. Okay. Make sure that you maintain a flat back. Drive the knees out a little bit. And as you touch that floor, make sure that you push hard through the ground, maintaining a flat back, and punch it straight up. Guys, be very careful of your back. Okay, the push-up, the RX for the push-up is going to be chest touching the ground, not a fist above the ground. Your chest has to make contact with the ground. Not a hand release push-up, just a regular push-up, keeping tension in the arms. Hands are not allowed to lift, so it's not a hand release. Normal push-up. Hand stays on the ground, but your chest must touch the ground. And then, of course, the air squats are below 90 degrees. Okay. The reason why we're putting these strict standards in is just to make it more difficult for the RX athletes. Okay. At the same time, I also want to please ask you, if you are using one head to touch the ground, or perhaps you're struggling with push-ups and doing it on your knees, or if your push-ups is only halfway, please log your score under scale. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's not honest to log it as RX because we're trying to keep the integrity of the coaching as well as the or the interacting between each other to see where we can drive each other and pull each other and push each other. So if you do the prescribed movements on RX according to the way it is prescribed, please log it as RX. Anything else is going to be a scale. Okay. Then I want to talk to you quickly about the strategy. For the workout, you want to use a weight. The RX is 20 kilograms for the dumbbells. For the barbell, it's going to be 60. Okay. You want to use a weight that you can complete at least 4 rounds with. So you want to spend about 45 seconds per round. This is the advice I'm going to give you if you're not sure which weight you want to use. Other than that, I don't have much else to tell you. Try and spend 45 seconds per round, 4 rounds, and your score will be based on the total amount of repetitions accumulated over the 5 rounds. Okay, let's look at the body armor. The body armor is going to be posterior chain movements. We're going to work on the upper back and at the lower part, the hamstrings. Okay, very good for your posture and as well as your glute development. So your format is going to be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and repeat. What we are looking for is not max effort and quantities. We're looking for quality. So your first movement will be a bent over row. For 30 seconds, you're going to hip hinge forward, maintain a flat back, shoulders retracted, and you're going to row your dumbbells. And you're going to give me as many quality rows as possible for 30 seconds. Now, if you fatigue before the count of 30 seconds, simply drop them down and stop. Okay, so no need for you to lose your form and technique for the sake of quantity. 30 seconds is just the benchmark I'm giving you. we use time as a variation, and that's why I'm asking you to give me quality. Okay, you will rest for 30 seconds, and then you'll start your next set, which is going to be Romanian deadlifts. Just like a normal deadlift with dumbbells, but this time we're going to keep our legs fairly straight. You can soften the knees a little bit if you want, okay? Don't have to keep them dead straight. Also don't bend them too much. Just softly, and hip hinge all the way, touch the ground with one head of your dumbbell and back up. Make sure that your back stays flat, hips back, knees soft. Again, we're looking for quality reps here. The body armor is really the building blocks or the foundation of your core strength and stability. It is, I almost want to say it's more important than the MetCons. Okay, so today's body armor is specifically aimed at developing your posture behind your shoulder blades, as well as elongating those hamstrings of yours. Okay, very important, make sure you do the body armor. If you're unsure about anything which I explained now, just go below the link, click on workout prep notes, take a look at the prep notes, hop back on the video, watch it again. Otherwise, just drop a comment below in the comment box, and I'll see you guys around. Happy Thursday.